Well, folks, Merrick Garland, Attorney General of the United States, announced late last week that, yep, we're getting a special prosecutor. A man by the name of Jack Smith is going to be taking over the investigations into Donald Trump. A lot of folks on the left were unhappy about this. I got to tell you, this was fully expected because Merrick Garland is, in fact, a coward. But also at the same time, I'm not that worried about it. I don't think this really changes much of anything, and especially given Jack Smith's credentials, you know what? I'd kind of like him to run it more than I would Merrick Garland. So I'm good with the decision to have the special prosecutor come in. Doesn't bother me at all. Donald Trump, on the other hand, is furious. He's pissed. He came out after the announcement was made and he said, I'm not going to partake in it. As if like he has a choice. I didn't know that's a thing you could do, right? When somebody says, I'm investigating you for possible criminal activity, you can just opt out of it and be like, well, I'm not going to do it. So if you can't, like, no, I'm not going to partake in it. Cool. I can't wait to see you try to argue that in court. That's going to be a fun day. But former Attorney General, William Barr, did an interview on PBS shortly after the announcement that there would in fact be a special prosecutor. And Bill Barr made it clear that he thinks the DOJ already has enough evidence to legitimately, as he put it, indict Donald Trump. Let me read part of what he said here. If the Department of Justice can show that these were indeed very sensitive documents, which I think they probably were, and also show that the president consciously was involved in misleading the department, deceiving the government, and playing games after he had received the subpoena for the documents, those are serious charges. He says they, quote, have the basis for legitimately indicting former President Donald Trump. They have the basis for legitimately indicting Donald Trump right now. Right now. Donald Trump's own former Attorney General says. So again, I'm not too worried that Merrick Garland has now passed this off onto the special prosecutor. Again, especially with a guy like Jack Smith's credentials. And he's traveled the world prosecuting war crimes for The Hague. I don't know, kind of seems like a no-nonsense, I know how to do things prosecutor. He's also an expert in obstruction, and not to mention, if you read the order, which Marcy Wheeler pointed out on Twitter the other day, if you read the order that Garland issued creating the role of special prosecutor, you would understand that there's big things happening that we don't know about yet. In that order, Merrick Garland mentioned that Jack Smith has not only taken over these things, he's also going to be dealing with things that may arise through the course of the investigation, as well as other things that, quote, have arisen during the investigation so far. That line, that one line, confirms that things have come up that they didn't previously know about. They have more crimes. They have more things to investigate Donald Trump for. It's probably obstruction. Like, that is, I think, where that is going. But if not, then it's something much, much worse. Obstruction itself is bad. So I'm good with it. And I do think Merrick Garland included that in there as a bit of a wink and a nod, like, hey, folks, you may not be happy with this, but trust me, there's other things happening here. That's what I think it was, and that's why I'm okay with the special prosecutor coming in. Even if Trump says he's not going to partake, that's really not his decision to make now, is it?
This is Hattie. Hattie wants to know why you have not subscribed to our channel. You obviously like our videos, so do us a favor and subscribe.